You know, really, it's come so far over the last month. Taking way longer than I had anticipated, which is fine. It is what it is. But I'm happy with it. I have just busted the balls out of this tractor this past week, and it has done everything I've asked it. I've just been spectacularly happy with it. Anyways, I need to do some electrical. Cooling system's done. Charging system's done. It's all done. I'm ready to go. What I ended up doing, I had to get a regulator, which you can't see it because it's tucked up underneath there. $17 one off Amazon for Kubota. Wired it up accordingly, and it works as it should. Like I say, very, very pleased with that. Charging it over 13 volts at high idle. The new starter has worked awesome. That is a gear reduction. Had a lot of starting problems with this. It's worked fine. This is not going to be 100% complete rewire. I'm going to keep, most of this the way it is right now. It's not as pretty as my normal work, but it'll do. I want to be sure everything's fine before I actually build a harness, because when I do, I'm going to have to take all this wiring off and completely redo it. And I don't want to be down the tractor, at least not until it gets cold. So I'm going to get some tools together, play around a little bit, and get to starting on this. I'll bring you guys back here very shortly. See, part of the problem with cheap stuff is it's cheap. This $17 rectifier that I've got, wire just came undone. And it's just piss poor crimping. Everybody says, oh, it needs to be soldered. This needs to be soldered. Every connector in your vehicle, some 7,000 wires, it terminated with a crimp. Crimps are fine if you do it right. So what I've done, I use butt connectors, which I don't like. Everybody says, why don't you use the heat shrink ones? I don't need the heat shrink ones. This is not going underwater. In fact, this is all covered with the shield. It'll be fine. So what I've got one harness, which is the charging. I've got another harness, which is the starting, and a third harness, which picks up the fan and the headlights, which I'm not putting in quite yet, but I at least want to run the wires while I'm at it. I'm going to have one more harness that picks up the glow plugs and the oil sensor light. And I should be able to run this stuff up. A little something like across here on the inside. Maybe on the outside, I don't know. On the inside. And attach to the fuse box. That's not the greatest place for the fuse box, but it'll do for me. It'll be covered up by the hood, and it'll, gain easy access. This is the kind that lights up when a circuit blows. So, 100% not OEM, but I'm happy with it. Keeps it out of my way. Let me get that fourth harness built, then we can start bundling this stuff up and shipping it that way. I hear a noise. I bet it's a mouse. Anyways, wiring. I've got the different strands coming from different parts of the tractor up here. And this little connection right here, they get separated because this is not any one of those bundles. This is like two of those bundles put together and then split off in here. So I got the one going to the ignition. This will go to the battery. This is for the rectifier. And this is actually all gauge lights. I've still got to do all of the relays. Well, by all the relays, I mean two. I'm going to have one for accessory. I'm going to have one for the glow plugs. It's going to be on its own separate, system. Oh, this is real close. I should get this thing done definitely tomorrow. Anyways, just wanted to do a quick video of part 1 of the diesel John Deere 420 electrical rewire. Very happy. Can't wait to get all this done and have all the features working. I think glow plugs will help tremendously in my starting situation. So I'm really excited about that. Anyways, you guys be good and be safe, and we'll catch you next time.